Now I'll give it a quick full auto so y'all can hear that. Today we are going to be doing a review of the Krytac MK3 SPR-M. This is it right here. It's a little bit heavy, not terrible though. The stock has a slight jiggle, nothing you'd be too concerned of. It's nice. I got a red dot. This is not the exact one. They had an EMG one online at Evike, but I went with this cheaper version and it does just as well. It scratches pretty easy, I will admit, but it's nothing too bad. The selector switch is probably the biggest deal. It's not very clicky when you switch from semi to full auto, but the stock does have a bunch of different adjustment points, which is really nice. So you can make it as long or as short as you need. The gun itself looks awesome. Rotary hop-up chamber's nice. The hop-up itself is nice. I may upgrade in the future. Yeah, it's a nice gun. So for an accuracy test, right now what I have on this is the original brass barrel with 0.5 it comes with. I also have a upgraded spring. I upgraded from an M120 to an M130, which I recommend you do, just depending on your field areas. Then also upgraded the bucking on the hop-up to a 70-degree maple leaf bucking with our hop. The trigger is also very nice. It comes with a built-in MOSFET, not programmable, but you can hear that click there. You can hear that click right there. Very nice. You can spam the trigger on this thing easy. Okay, so the gun itself comes with a very nice handguard. Personally, I really like the look of it. It is very easy to take the handguard off, actually. It's just these two bolts right here that you can unscrew from this side, and the handguard slips right off after unscrewing this front bolt here, so you can take off the front part of the gun. The assembly of the gun is really nice. It's a lot of proprietary stuff, which can be scary at times because finding replacement parts can be difficult, but honestly, it's really not too much that you'd have to worry about that. I've been able to find a lot of parts for this very easily. The trigger is very nice. As you can see, it does have a little bit of wear on it, and I've only used it say 3 times, 3 battles, which is a bit, but you know, it's not that much that I'd be concerned about. Main thing is this thing does scratch a little bit easier than I'd like. I really don't know, there's not much you can do about that, but it's really not that bad. It does have this little piece right here, and you'll see it actually does scratch the paint a lot down there, but this piece to help with the bolt release, so it holds it on there and it won't let the bolt release unless you pull this back and pull the bolt release, which is nice for some battles, but it's just so large that sometimes it gets in the way, especially setting your gun down on that can be a problem. Battery space, so the battery will go right here. You can try and slide it down in the stock. I tried that, it didn't really work, so I recommend getting like a 1400 mAh 11.1 volt Dean's connector battery, and usually can fit it right here if it's a brick, but sometimes you can't. So just make sure that you've got a battery that will fit. Do not get the one they recommend on the Evike description. That one does not work. It will not fit with this gun. Well, I mean, we made it fit, but you can only have the stock at the full extension if you have that battery, and you'll crush the battery. The bolt catch is actually nice. It does, you see that jiggle a little bit? I don't really know. If that was just me taking it apart and putting it back together, or if it was like that, I don't know. It's a cool pattern, like it, and when you're taking the gun apart, it actually just slips right out, which is nice for disassembly. Something about the warranty though, so the warranty on this thing is ridiculous. You take off the pistol grip, you have to void the warranty to take the pistol grip off. You also have to void the warranty to open the motor. You have to void the warranty to take the whole motor box area with all the gears and stuff. You have to void the warranty to take that piece out. So yeah, it's a lot of things. I've already voided the warranty on the pistol grip. I don't know if it's separate warranties. Probably not, but I just avoided that warranty just to be safe. Yeah, the scope I use for this is just a normal red dot scope. Recommend getting a riser for it. The inner barrel of this is a 6.05 millimeter brass barrel. It's 416 millimeters long. I do not recommend keeping the barrel it comes with. The barrel does not do this gun justice. What I am getting is a 6.03 millimeter steel barrel with our hop patch pre-installed, which was only like $10 extra. You can install it yourself, but it's just a lot of work for saving $5, so it's not really worth it. Then also an R hop arm and R hop bucking for the gun itself. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Let's open it up and see the inside. It opens and closes pretty darn easy. You got this small screw. I like that this is a screw-in bolt for this. So it's nice because you can actually find, let me grab this. You can actually take a screwdriver, a small one like this, stick it down inside and tap it right out. And it comes right out the other side for you to just pull that right out. Easily comes out. Nice, smooth, not bad. I actually won't be replacing these. These are actually nice. On some guns you may want to replace yours, but really on the Krytac it's quite nice. So then all we do from here, bolt release. And there we go. Okay, so now that we've opened it up, here's the inside, the motor, the whole inside area. As you can see, now on some guns you'll notice they actually have, this area right here is not screwed down for the hop-up cover area for the bolt release. This is just usually left open hanging, so it can come off really easy. I had that problem with my SEMA, but it's nice that they have screwed that down. As I said, this slides out right here. You can just slide that right out. I'm not going to because I don't want to put it back in. And everything, all in all, it's really solid build inside. Not too much proprietary stuff. You can see the feed chamber here. It's all metal too, no plastic on the inside right there. It's nice, a little heavy, not too much though. As for this right here, you can get a look at that barrel. Perhaps. There we go. Okay, so what the problem was the bolt release actually got pushed up on top of the flap right here that covers. I have noticed you have to push this in very far to get it sometimes. This is one of the main things. It does not like to stay. You can make it stay though, it's not too hard. Here's the barrel. As you can see, like I said, 6.05 millimeter brass barrel. About 416 millimeters in length. I do not recommend keeping this one. As you can see, I actually installed a maple leaf 70-degree bucking with R-Hop, and I have the original arm. It may look like an R-Hop arm. It is not. Krytacs just look weird that way. It actually also comes with 2 springs, one spring here and then another spring that goes on top of it, which is really strange. Oh, we did. Boom, there it is. As you can see, this spring right here is weird. It actually comes and goes over the tip and slides right back on over the other spring. I don't even know why they did that. Maybe I'm just dumb, and there's some like really major thing that helps with. But yeah, it's solid internals. So now I'll show you a shooting range test that I did with a small pumpkin at 175 feet or 60 yards. So we'll head there next. We're gonna go shoot a pumpkin and see how it does from a distance. That pumpkin down there, that thing, that is 60 yards away, 175 feet approximately. Yes, I took a tape measure all the way through there. The wind's blowing really hard right now. It's really windy today, so this may not be the best test. There we go, burn through the mag. Okay. Oh, my knee. Oh, that hurts. I do want to mention about the internals. So it has a proprietary motor, I believe it is. Neo something Krytac motor. It's insane, honestly. 28 RPS. Yeah, 20, the ROF is crazy. 28 RPS. Was what is advertised. I'd say once you put a longer barrel in it and up that spring, I'd say maybe you're getting maybe 24. Power wise, we're about to see what it did to a pumpkin at 175 feet if we hit it at all. So let's see. Okay, so you can see right here, that's where one of the hits is. So not too much damage done. We have hit it here, here, and I'd say I shot at the pumpkin maybe 25 times. Yeah, so 6 out of like 25 I'd say is what this is, which is not bad for the distance we were at, especially considering the wind. That's actually really good, especially since I didn't even have the hop up adjusted correctly, and I was only using a red dot scope. But yeah, overall, the accuracy on this thing is crazy. I've gotten 100 foot is really the sweet spot for it when you get it out of the box. You don't miss at 100 feet, especially on a day with no wind. I mean, with no wind, I've hit that pumpkin, I could hit it maybe like 7 out of 10 times with no wind at 175 feet. 100 feet, you really won't miss a person. You really won't miss a target at 100 feet is what I'd say.